Good morning. I have 4 items that I sold on eBay to ship this morning, one on Depop, and I had to cancel an order on Poshmark. So I'll tell you about that also. The first order is more Nespresso pods. I probably seem like I have a little coffee addiction, and maybe I do, but this order was because we were about to go out of town, and at the hotel that we stay at, the only option for coffee is you have to buy it from Starbucks. And that adds up. If you stay in a hotel for a week, buying Starbucks for both of us every day is a lot more expensive than Nespresso pods. So I had an idea to buy, they had their little Nespresso pop machines on sale for like $99. And then you also got 2 free sleeves. So I looked up these sleeves and saw that they sell pretty well on eBay. So I thought we could buy the new machine and have a backup machine for home also. It will be less expensive than buying Starbucks every day. And these sold really fast. They sold in a day and a half. They sold for a gross amount of $29.81. My earnings after fees and postage were taken out was $19.13. So that reduced our coffee machine price by almost $20. When I sold it, I noticed it was going through the eBay International program. So I thought, oh no, I wonder if it's okay to send coffee pods. And so I went to the person that purchased it and saw what country they were from, and it said Norway. So I Googled, can you send coffee pods to Norway? And it said yes, as long as they're brand new and sealed and you disclose it on the package. So what I'm going to do on the box is I'm just going to write brand new coffee pods sealed. So I'm fully disclosing what is in it. I'm going to put them in a box. This is a box that I got with my eBay branded supplies. It's the 12 by 6 by 6, and I'm going to put them in plastic first so that they're weather protected. I always make sure that everything that I send out is weather protected. And I'm also going to put some air jackets in there so that there's not a lot of room for movement. I went and saw my mom and dad yesterday, and my mom always saves these for me, and I was completely out. So that was perfect because I needed them today. Now, when I printed the postage, I noticed that when I put the coffee pods in there and the air jackets, the weight comes to, I don't know if you can see that, 15.2 ounces. If it's 15.2 ounces, you have to round it up to 16 ounces. It goes to 1 pound. If I can get it at exactly 15 ounces, it reduces my shipping cost by $1. So I do this all the time. Here's another box so I don't have to make the noise of cutting. I just cut off the ends and they weigh 0.3 ounces. So that now puts me at 14.9 ounces. So I can round it up to 15 ounces and I save an entire dollar. So that made a difference between me making $18.13 and $19.13. So I'll tape this off camera so it doesn't make a lot of noise, but I will just tape this up, put my stickers on it, and write a note that it is coffee new and sealed inside. The next one is a Sydney find. My daughter Sydney found it, and I seem to sell a lot of things that she finds. And it is a pair of Levi's wedgie shorts. The name of the shorts are right here, size 24, and they are a button fly. So I'm sure to show photos of that and put that in the title and description. And I'm not sure if these were hers or if she thrifted them, but they sold for $34.38. Sydney's earnings are $23.96. They took 1 month and 26 days to sell. That is $23.96 to help Sydney out while she is at college. Pretty little lavender mailers. These are 12 by 15. And these are 2 liquidation items, and they purchased these items separately, but I combined shipping. One of them is the wired bra, and I got so many of these in different sizes and colors, and it's just this sheer bra. And I've shown these before. They're adjustable on the back. So it's a C cup, but it fits anywhere from 30C to 38C. So it fits a lot of sizes, and these have sold well. I've purchased these several times, so multiple quantities. It makes them really easy. And then these are the high-waisted panties in the color brown sugar. And so they saw each of those same color. So they made a set. They sent me an offer for $10 on each one plus shipping, and I accepted. So they paid a total of $30.67. My earnings after all the fees and postage were taken out was $20.72. My total cost of goods was $8.12. So my profit on these two was $12.60. And that doesn't sound like very much, but when you have multiple quantities, I probably had over 100 of these bras, and it's super easy. The work is in just the shipping, and the shipping's super easy. And usually I don't take them out. I just took them out to show you. So these are really easy. I'm going to mail them in a padded mailer because I want to protect the wires. So let me get these folded and put back in. And normally I'll send a refund. If they purchase them outright, I will send a refund on the shipping and give them a combined shipping discount. But they sent an offer for $10 each. I know I have a little bit built in on shipping since I accepted an offer of $10 plus the amount that I had specified on shipping. I felt like it was fair to not send a shipping discount. So easier to actually write thank you on here before I stuff it full. So I'm going to do that first. Now Depop came through again, another sale yesterday. It's a little sale, but these are an item that I got liquidation a really long time ago. Oh, I just sold something else on Depop. Huh. Okay, I can't tell what it is that I just got a notification. Yay. These are Intimately Free People. I've had these for a couple years, and the extra small sizes are just so difficult to sell. The retail value was only $28, but they're so cute, so pretty. So I was like, oh, this is perfect, Depop. So I've listed on Depop. I've already sold, I think, 3 of them in just the last week or so. So this is what they look like. I'm going to ship one that's already packaged. So it sold for $7.22. Now that's what I see. That's not what the buyer paid. I'm guessing the buyer probably paid around $12. I paid a boosting fee of 58 cents and a payment processing fee of 88 cents. So what I received back in the bank was $5.76. These were just $1.88. So not a huge profit, but on the larger sizes, they sold great. They sold out fast. So these are pretty much just all profit now. And I'm lucky to sell these extra small sizes. And so I think I will be able to have them sold out right away thanks to Depop. And I'm using my favorite little mailers again. Okay, now I'm going to pause this and see what else I sold on Depop. Okay, well, false alarm. It was just reminding me to ship this order. I thought I had sold something else, but hopefully I will sell something else today. And I thought I would tell you about my Poshmark order. The Coffee Vibes bag that I sold on eBay sold on Poshmark also. So I love cross-listing. I feel like it gives you so much more exposure. However, with Poshmark, if there are current offers out, it doesn't let you end it. So whether it is manual or if you have a cross-listing service ending it for you, if there are offers, it's not easy to end it. So I have to go in, I change the size, revise it, and then have to go back in and put it not for sale. So the cross-listing platform can't do that. Normally, I'll just double check and make sure things have been ended if they have been cross-listed to Poshmark. Well, I forgot to check and make sure that one was delisted, and apparently it had offers out on it and it sold again. So shame on me. Ultimately, that is my fault, my responsibility to check. As soon as I noticed, I contacted the buyer right away and I said, I'm so sorry. I can't remember exactly what I said. I'll pop it up. I no longer had it. I had forgotten to remove the listing and that I would cancel their order. And they were nice and they said that was okay and that they would watch for the cancellation. I immediately canceled it and sent them a note. Thank you for being so understanding. I did send the cancellation. So if ever you do make an error, I found 99% of the time people are really nice and understanding. They realize you are human and you make mistakes. Every once in a while, I've had a couple people get mad, but the best thing is to let them know and cancel it right away so that their money is not held up, or so that they can shop for that item and find it somewhere else. If you think of it as a buyer, if you need that item, maybe it's a gift for someone. Maybe you're planning on going for a trip and you need that. If someone waits 5 days and then tells you, that would make me mad. So I think it's really important to, as soon as you notice, let the buyer know right away if you've made an error. So that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Bye.